Hi friends, this is Miss Arwood and I am so glad that you're here. Today we're going to be talking about books. And what are we going to be talking about books for? Well, I need your help. I know, you're a super reader and I thought you could help me out. See, I took some friends to the library the other day and we were just having trouble picking out the book we wanted to read. I mean, we had ideas of things that we wanted to read about, but there were just so many choices and I just was not sure how to help them know which book would be best. Do you have any ideas? Oh my goodness, yeah, the parts of the book. We could use the parts of the book to help us figure out which book is the best choice. That's perfect because our learning goal for today actually says, I can identify the parts of a book. And we know the parts of the book are super helpful as readers too. Let's review. What are the parts of a book? I know that every book has a front and it has a back. Now here's a book and I want you to try to decide which one's the front side and which side is the back side. All right, when you know, point to the front of the book. All right, so that means the other one must be the back. Let's check ourselves. Yes, if you said this side was the front of the book, you are exactly right. How did you know? Yes, the front of the book has a lot of super helpful information. How did you know that this side was the back then? Yeah, normally the back of the book is a little plain. There's not a lot going on. That's because the front is really where we get the most information and clues about what the reader is going to share with us in the book. So let's look at some of those clues. The first thing we have is this name, the name of the book. What's the fancy word for the name of the book? Yes, the title. Friend, you're on a roll. The title of this book is Happy Day. Oh, that makes me happy just thinking about it. Yeah, the title is the name of the book, and normally it's pretty big on the front cover so that we know exactly what we're about to read about. If you read the title Happy Day, what do you think maybe the story might be about? Yeah, maybe someone's having a really happy day. Maybe they're doing something where they're celebrating or they're seeing a friend. This sounds like a fun story. Okay, what else do we see on the cover of the book? Yeah, the front normally has like pictures or photographs or some kind of illustration to give the reader even more clues about what the story might be about. So if I am looking and I see Happy Day and then I see that happy rainbow, that goes together, right? Do you think that there would be an illustration of someone having a grumpy face on the front of a book that says Happy Day is the title? No! Normally the picture or the illustration or the photograph on the front of the book will match the title. Again, they're all clues the author is giving us to tell us about the book we're about to read. All right. Well, I see more information down at the bottom. Do you see the information down at the bottom? Yeah, like, what is this? It says, by Joanne Arwood. That's my mom. All right, by Joanne. What does that mean? Oh, it's the person who wrote the story. Yeah. Who wrote this story, Happy Day? Joanne Arwood. What's the name of someone who writes a story? Yes, the author. Excellent. The person who writes the words is called the author. There's someone else listed, though. It says illustrated by Candace Marie. Illustrated. That's a very fancy word. What does that mean? Yeah, the illustrator is the person who does the pictures. They're in charge of all the visuals for the story. Okay, so we have so much information on the front of this book. We see the title, the illustration or the photographs, and then all about the author and illustrator. We are ready, now that we have reviewed what we're going to see if we can help some friends pick out the best book for what they want to read about that day. So here we go. Okay, so here's my friend Marcus. Now, Marcus needs help. He has been doing a lot of reading about Africa and safaris and different things you might see in Africa. So he's really going for a book today that has to do with something along the lines of that topic. So these are the two books that I pulled off the shelf. There's this first book. The title of this book is Giraffe, and I see pictures on the front, a photograph of giraffe. And then I also pulled off this book, because I've read it before and it was really good, Vida and Vinny. And I see penguins on the front of that book. Okay, if you were going to make a recommendation for Marcus, which book do you think goes along with the idea he had of what he would like to read about today? Yes, I agree with you. Giraffe seems to go a little bit better. Even though I know that Vida and Vinny is a really good book, Giraffe goes along with the topic that he was already thinking about what he wanted to explore more of when he got to the library. Great job using the front cover information to pick out the best book. Let's see if we can help him again. He's also super interested in buried treasure and like going on a treasure hunt and looking for things and anything that has to do with like finding something hidden or a journey where they're searching like explorers. Man, Marcus is way into that. So here are 2 more books I got off the shelf. The first one I got was Searching for Treasure. All right, in this book, it looks like there's a treasure map and a treasure box. And I think that goes along with exactly what he was talking about. And then I also thought of this book. It says Chester Counts His Coins. I mean, treasure has coins in it, so I thought that was another great pick. All right, this is a hard one. I know that Marcus was thinking about going on some kind of adventure, and that's why he showed us this picture of a map. So I thought, okay, well, treasure has to do with coins, so maybe Chester counts his coins, or this one had to do with some pirates looking for buried treasure, and it's searching for treasure. So which one do you think Marcus would prefer today? Yeah, you're going to recommend Searching for Treasure? Why are you going to recommend that to him? Yeah, because the clues on the front cover tell us it's all about searching, which he loves, and looking for treasure, which he's super interested in. Man, are we just the best at picking out books based on the information on the front cover? We totally are. Go ahead and say, I'm amazing. I would take your recommendations any day, friend. All right, let's try one more. This one was difficult. Oh my goodness. After we found the other 2 books, Marcus was like, okay, there's one more kind of book I want to read today. For this book, Marcus was thinking about something he enjoys doing with his family. And they love to have game night and play different board games and just have fun together at home. So let's see if we can find a book. That goes along with the idea that he likes to play games at home. So I took these 2 books off the shelf and let's see which one's going to be the best. Okay, this book says playing games, and this book says playing games. Oh no, it's the same book? Oh well, wait, I don't think it's the same book. Something's different. What's different, friends? Yes, the picture. Yes, the picture. Remember, the illustrator includes illustrations or photographs on the front cover to help us to know more clues about the story. So even though the title is the same, playing games, we're really going to know which one's going to be best for Marcus if we look at the illustration and the clues. So which one would we recommend to him? Yes, I agree. I would pick this one too. Why? Yeah, we already know he loves playing games at home with his family. And this is a picture of another type of board game. This illustration shows like a soccer field and a soccer ball, and that seems more of like a team sport kind of outside activity, but he was thinking about things he could do at home with his family. So this first book is definitely the one I would recommend too. Well, friends, I'm so glad you helped me out today because our learning goal was I can identify the parts of a book, and that's what we did, and we really focused on the front cover of the book and all of the information that we can find there. We used that good information to figure out which book was going to be the best fit for what idea we had in our head about what we would like to read. So thanks for all your help. And what I would like you to do is when you are picking out books, try to get an idea in your head of what you would like to read, and then look for books and use the clues on the front cover to pick out one that matches what's going on in your brain. All right, I'm so excited. Thanks so much for coming today, friends. I'll see you next time. Bye.